coming back to save you all from mediocrity. Hey, you know, I gotta say, this is definitely the warmest welcome back I think I've had in a while. Because, missed you guys. Been away. But it's okay. I've been away for family reasons and health reasons and all the good reasons. All right, none of the bad. I'm not running from nothing or nobody, so don't worry about that. But everybody in the live chat, I got to thank you guys. This is the secret variant. And if you're asking yourself, what is the secret variant? Well, this is the FOC show to keep your FOMO on the low. And I am the ULTRAMAXIMUS, the voice behind the microphone here. I got a little organized presentation for you this evening. Stick around and see if you can tell me what you think. And you can do so by subscribing to our channel here, making sure that you leave me a comment if you're watching this one on the rewind, and clicking that notification bell for the notifications for when we go live. If you're not getting the notifications, unsubscribe from the channel, resubscribe, and make sure you click the bell and see if that does the trick. It seems to have worked, and YouTube's just broken. There's just people who don't care about their job, apparently. So that's how you get around that one. But don't forget to like and share the video, which I am gracious for that, because that is how we've gotten so many subscribers. And I got an update coming tonight. Be sure to come into Drunken Chat, everybody, and see what's up with the Ultra Box. And we're going to talk to Lucas about shipping it. Also, all the books that I've gotten over the past couple of months since the last Raw report. Can you even think about how many release weeks there have been since then? I've got some books to catalog, and then, of course, you guys know I'm going to do a Raw report. We're going to talk about some of the books I picked up, because it's not only, the new pickups, but some mail drops, and, I'm actually looking at a package to my left here that's still not even opened. But you know what? I'm like I said, Ultra getting back in the swing of things, and I appreciate all the support while I was down, but I was never out. But we're going to run that Raw report later. And, of course, don't forget to check out all of our good friends, some of which are in the live chat right now. And make sure you subscribe to all their channels and all the great content that they're putting out. I only mess with honest content people, no corporate shills. I'm sorry to say that some of the corporate shills might be appearing places that I have no control over. But, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, follows are always appreciated, whether it be on Facebook, on IG, or on Twitter. You can find links to all three of those, including my eBay, which is about to be reloaded better than the Matrix. Yeah, right there. Right there in that little link there. And then, of course, our soundtrack is provided by our wonderful friends at White Bat Audio. Make sure you subscribe to White Bat Audio. Oh, man. Don't forget our buddy Eric Hurd, who does amazing logo work, but also amazing variant cover work. His artistry is, out there for hire, I believe. So make sure you hit him up. Oh, you can tell I haven't been working the voice muscles like that. So, okay. I am the ULTRAMAXIMUS, and I am happy to be here. Thanks, everybody, for joining us on this another year of FOC, and it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without some dope books to spec to, but I'm back. So, yeah, thanks, everybody. Dave Collects, man, good to see you here. Thank you, sir. So, as you guys know, or if you don't know, my hiatus was caused by this side right here. Yeah, it wasn't doing too hot. Kind of looked like a G.I. Joe figure that had a stretched rubber band on the one side, and I had to get that taken care of. So thank you. I appreciate everybody who checked in with me over the past couple of weeks as I recover. Oh, it still hurts, but you guys, yeah, Geek Filter, a dislocation is never a fun thing. But since then, I've still steady worked on getting healthier, riding bikes for cardio, and sticking to just a little bit of doing fakies and a little bit on the vert ramps and staying off the pump track this time, because I'm not trying to get hurt so quickly again. But thank you guys for understanding, and I'm sorry again for leaving you. But I'm back, and let's do this thing. So The secret variant is my offering to you guys of Final Order Cutoff. Now, what is Final Order Cutoff, you ask? Well, that is the last possibility you have to order the new comic books that are going to be coming release weeks. 3 weeks, 5 weeks, whatever, depending on your publisher. So I'm going to give you the rundown. And what's really funny is that there's actually a publisher that's on vacation this week. So they have no books for you, which is weird, right? So yeah, let's get this one on. This is the secret variant. Yeah, thank you, Omar V. Oh yeah, Dwayne Scott. I had the Kung Fu grip, and it's the reason why my bone didn't break, but my joint popped. So it happens. All right, so the secret variant again is going to be spoilerific because what we were looking at here is, of course, comic books coming in the future weeks. So please, if you have not caught up on your reading, don't get angry at me. But you're still going to watch. Oh, Shinobi Fufu is alive too. Hey, congratulations on everybody being alive in the chat. For all of our fallen, including people close to me personally. 2022 and the beginning of 2023 was rough. Ken Block, man, that's a huge one for me. As you guys know, the toughening that is ULTRAMAXIMUS comes from the car community, way before the comic book community, and I gotta say, there's quite a difference. But nonetheless, Ablaze is the first publisher up on our list this evening, and here we have Children of the Black Sun #2, cover A. Children of the Black Sun #2 got a cover B. And then Children of the Black Sun #2, cover C, the Rudy variant. All right, but there's this 10 copy incentive. And then there's this 20 copy incentive, Virgin by Brown. And then a 30 copy incentive right here. But you know what? I'm sorry, but to me, these look an awful lot like some of the, House of Slaughter variants. Yeah. American Mythology Productions is up next, and they're giving us the American Mythology Monsters Volume 3. So here's your #2 cover A, and that is some old Stabbity werewolf there. And, oh my goodness, but good thing it's cartoon artwork, so I can't get banned off of YouTube for this one. But American Mythology Productions cover B is the Racy. And then there's the original sketch color cover, Vamped. Vamped Amy from Fright Night #1, Buzz Hansen original sketch. They didn't show that one. There's this one, Vamped Jerry. And then, so there's two different Vamped covers. And then there's the cover C, which is the AM exclusive, as they're calling it. Yeah, limited. You know what? They're only worried about politics. They're not worried about comic books, thankfully. Silent Night, Deadly Night #2, main cover A, Martinez. Silent Night, Deadly Night #2, main cover B, Hassan and Heiser. Oh, actually, that's not true. Also, if you live in California and you violate the EPA on YouTube, they're coming after you. I saw a big story about that, too. That was wild. Wild. Silent Night, Deadly Night #2 with the main cover C, classic photo, Deadly Night variant. Silent Night, Deadly Night #2. Now, this main cover D is one of 350, I guess they're printing. Black and white limited edition. Huh? Yeah, that's crazy, Geek Filter. Sorry for that channel. Silent Night, Deadly Night again, like I said, 350 copies, but nobody cares. Willy's Wonderland prequel. I'm sorry, somebody does care. Absolutely. At least 350 people are going to care about that one because they're all going to sell out. But Willy's Wonderland prequel did not have its variant up. And here is the hand-drawn sketch cover. That's why they don't have a picture of it. It's because they're all hand-drawn. Willy's Wonderland getting a prequel reader set. So that means it's most likely going to be some kind of alternate variant cover. Maybe a version of a previously already used one. I'm not sure. But either which way. That's going to do it. And this is actually a relatively short FOC, which is pretty awesome. So, Archie Archie gave us Archie Jumbo Comics Digest 337. 337 is also the code number for the Volkswagen Golf GTI Mark I chassis, a.k.a. the Rabbit. It's also a limited edition VW that they put out in 2002 with a 6-speed gearbox and no sunroof, making it lighter and stiffer. Archie's Valentine's Day Spectacular 2023. And that's going to wrap it up for the Archie stuff. Asylum Press. Now, these are Lunar distribution orders due on 1/8/2023. So, with this information, you guys are going to take everything that you see on this FOC show today to your stores by Sunday. So this way you don't miss any of the FOC stuff that's put in on Sunday, as well as the stuff that goes in on Monday, depending on where your store orders from, because some of your stores may order from Lunar. Some of these still actually have previews available to order through, so check on those. But anyway, Vampires Bloodshot One Shot. Here's a cover A. This one's very nostalgic, and it's got the old school, stake with a hammer. And then there's that new vampire movie with the two Nicholases in it. Nicholas Hoult, Nicolas Cage. Vampire's Blood Shot, cover B. But don't worry, if you like that cover, I got another one coming for you. Vampire's Bloodshot One Shot, cover C, sketch variant. And then the Risque variant coming for you. So this is a bloody cover, Geek Filter. Hope I don't get demonetized. So, yeah, this is going to be a lot of nudity apparently on that cover. And then here's the Vampire's Bloodshot One Shot Macabre Halloween Special Sketch cover C, signed variant. So blank, sketch, signed. Or special sketch cover. I don't know if it's blank. I don't know why that's there twice. I may have put it there twice. Anyway, AWA is your next publisher, and this is Black Tape, number 1, cover A, Dan Panoggia. Here's the cover B by the Diodato. And then here's the cover C, the Heavy Metal Homage. And then this is the 1/15 Dan Panoggia Black and White variant cover. The last time I did an FOC was when Dan Panoggia had done that Frazetta title for Opus and had the variants, and I told y'all to go hard. Some of y'all listened, a lot of y'all didn't, but it's okay. If you're in the flipping game, you probably did well, and if you're in the flipping game and you played this release day stuff, let's just say this. I've looked at what has happened in the comic market. The market is tightening. People are being a little bit more. No, let's be honest. They're being stingier with their money. But I'm loving it because there's now incentive variants at my LCS that are too expensive on release day and that I wait a week for, and they are repriced. But that is the key. So listen to me. If you are currently a shop and you are watching this show, which first off, I'd like to say thank you. I appreciate not only do the end consumers watch me, but for you shop owners and people who run pull boxes and stuff like that, who look for these, little tidbits on stuff you might be missing. Thank you for your support over the years. But this is where I've noticed it tightening up. People are being a little bit tighter with their money. So if you didn't move that incentive variant within 4 days, I would say reprice it and get it out the door. But that's just me. Ancient Enemies number 2 of 6. And this is from the Frank Miller's Presents, which is a Frank Miller imprint. And then here is your Frank Miller 25 copy incentive variant. Look at this cover. What is that? And if you think that's hideous, wait until you see a cover that looks like Don Cheadle took human growth hormone. I'm not kidding. It's on FOC. You'll see it soon. Keen Spot, Hallowed number 1, cover A, Darius Johnson. Mr. Rockfish, thank you for stopping by. And if you guys missed my one-liners, I promise you I'm going to be in rare form going forward. You just ever reach a point where it just doesn't matter and you're going to just tell it how it is? Yeah. No, well, I've long past that mark. So enjoy me unfiltered. if there was any filters. Those filters had holes blown in them a long time ago. Anyway, Hallowed also has a cover B over here on the keen spot. And then here is your cover C, which is your throwback cover. Now, be very careful when grading these because some grading companies might mistake that for spine ticks. And then here is your Hallowed number 1 cover D, and this is a hollow foil. Hollow foil. Cover E blank sketch. Oh, Dwayne. I know some people have missed it. And don't worry, there's a video dropping on Wednesday that's going to ruffle some feathers. Hallowed number 1 cover F 6 copy incentive D'Souza wraparound. All right, so this one we got Scorn, right? She's giving the double bird, so it's kind of intense. So she's very, very angry. And then here's what I think is probably the best cover of this this book and all the other covers so far. So here's the cover C, which let me just flash back to this one more time. I'll show you the A cover too. Double middle fingers. It's kind of cool, right? But this one right here is like, okay, this is selling me on the story here. This one, not so much. What? Okay. A little warmer, but still not as good as the B cover, right? This one's kind of up there. This is more like, sellable. Then you got a blank sketch, obviously, but you see it. Look at that cover price. $9.99 cover price. And then we have a hollow foil flip cover that gives you both of those covers for a $19.99 cover price. And then we've got the retailer incentive variant. That definitely looked like a 1995 Malibu Comics cover. Pre-Marvel buyout, yes. All right, everybody. That's going to wrap it up for the Keen Spot. We're on to the Mad Cave. And this is one of those publishers that is on both previews through Diamond Distribution as well as Lunar. Tales from Nottingham, number 1. You guys remember Nottingham, right? Back at it. Opus Comics giving you The Phantom Tomorrow, number 2 of 6. So that's your cover A. This is a 5-copy incentive. There was no other incentives that were solicited, so if there is anything else floating around out there, it may be a B cover or a 10-copy incentive. So another one that is on both previews and the Diamond Network as well as Lunar distribution, but we're going to go with the Lunar distribution because sometimes these lists vary. And basically what I'm doing here now, everybody, is I'm trying to do one Lunar list instead of doing 2 weeks like I used to, going on Sundays. Scout Comics giving us the And We Love You one-shot, cover A. And then here is the cover B. 10-copy Skylar Patridge unlockable variant. Banshees number 1 of 5, cover A, Tim Daniel. Banshees number 1 of 5, cover B, 10-copy Ryan Sook unlockable variant. So we've got a very Sabrina vibe there, right? And then we got The Bones of the Gods number 3. Category 0 Conflict number 3. And then this was wild. Comics and Coffee Mocha Stabbity Bunny sampler with Stabbity Bunny number 1 limited edition variant cover. I'm going to run out of coffee when I leave for work after Drunken Chat. Because yes, I'm going to go to sleep if I get the Spec Matrix done, and then I'm going to go to work after Drunken Chat tonight. So I'm going to need coffee. I'll be drinking it. So I'm a coffee drinker. Any of my coffee drinking friends out there who buy Stabbity Bunny, there you go. Limited edition variant, and then of course there's the coffee, which I think is solicited separately, but I think you can get them as a bundle with the variant cover. Darkland number 3 of 4. And then Kilchella number 3 of 4. There's your 10-copy incentive. Oswald and the Star Chaser, number 1 of 6. That's a cover A, and there's your 10 copy. Unlockable variant. Red Winter Fallout, number 3 of 4. Wrapping it up for Scout. Whatnot Publishing, giving us the Wesley Snipes book nobody asked for, but you're gonna get. Now this is kind of cool because Wesley Snipes, needs a chance to be like, I want all of the 80s heroes and 90s action stars and stuff like that, 80s and 90s. Hell, even some 70s. Give us Clint Eastwood in a comic book, right? Like, permanently give us their likeness in storytelling that allows us to let somebody make a Dirty Harry comic already and get Clint Eastwood to sign a couple of them. That would be amazing. All right, but anyway, the Exiled number 1 is your Wesley Snipes comic book, a la Berserker. It's Keanu Reeves. You guys get what I'm going at, right? Method of Madness, Mom, or whatever. But here is your Exiled number 1 cover B. This is the cover C. Now that one looks like Wesley, right? Here's the cover D by Moss. And then here is the cover E by Mahfood Lunch. This one is excellent, okay? All right, Blade Runner fan through and through, right here. You got to understand that's one of the reasons why this is amazing to me. Love this homage cover. But, yeah, look on the left. There's Don Cheadle with human growth hormone. I don't know who approved this art. That's, whoa. And the guy's name is Roach. Roach is a cop. Oh, man. Oh, okay. 25 copy incentive. Of course, this one's your Blade homage. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. 50 copy incentive by Wilson. Yeah, Geek Filter. Throw up the hands meme. Exiled 50 copy incentive. And then you got the 100 copy incentive by Hots. And then you got the 250 copy incentive black and white variant. 500 copy incentive by Boss Logic. Fire. That's fire. I'm sorry, Boss Logic's variants. Man. He doesn't have enough to do a spec matrix on him, but he's getting there. Getting there. Keeps on adding stuff like this to his list. Well, and Dwayne, I absolutely agree with that. If Keanu can do it, every single one of these 80s, 90s, and even 2000s, action stars can totally do this. Any famous actor, even John Cena. God, give John Cena, something other than Peacemaker, obviously. He's living life pretty good right now, but, what was it, the Marine? I mean, there's a million ways that this can go, but this is also how I think, this is the future. I think this is really how, stars are going to be like, okay, I need a comic book. It's going to be like a checkbox. Like things that they need in order to complete their portfolio of work so that they can feel comfortable retiring from acting or whatever it is. But there's also 1,000 copy signed Wesley Snipes variant cover here that's probably going to be chased by a few people. I like it because it's Boss Logic, but I do not like it as much as I like the color variant right here. So yeah, please, a whole bunch of you guys go after this 1,000 copy and overlook that 500. Make the 500 obsolete and just keep these jacked up in price so the 500s go real cheap so I can put a couple of them and then get them signed by Wesley later. You know how it do. Okay, so Zenoscope has a huge FOC, if you know what I mean. Gretel Seeds of Despair one-shot. Cover A is your Jeff Spokes variant. We've got a Seeds of Despair one-shot cover B by Abraria. We've got the cover C by Josh Burns. And then we've got the cover D by Villalobos. So this is an artist that's popped up on everybody's radar, just like Sozo Micah. We were talking about this in a private chat with my boy Ninth Wonder. Shout out to Ninth Wonder. Still one of the good whatnot sellers. Shout out to Mighty Mel V, also one of the good whatnot sellers. But anyway, Lobos is getting his due, but like everybody likes to go after. Like it's funny how all these stores chase the trend and then wear out the new hot artist, and then they just like wash their hands of them and don't keep them afloat and nothing like that. And that's not cool. We need to support our artists too, so they keep making the dream come true for us, right? And then of course you got your Grim Fairy Tales cover A. You got your cover B here. That's wild. Nightmare Fuel, and then not so Nightmare Fuel by Carla Cohen, right? Better than the 90s Brokeback Syndrome. Here's your cover D. Phoenix Files number 2, cover A, Drew Edward Johnson. Cover B. And then here we have a cover C. And then the cover D. I wonder if there's any correlation. Tales of Terror Quarterly Valentine's Day Special, cover A. Okay. That's wild. And I'm pretty sure that artwork was done by somebody and then rejected for a store variant and then used there. Don't you hate when that happens? When you have a popular store variant or a popular podcast and people swipe from it? Tales of Terror Quarterly Valentine's Day Special, of course, cover B. And then the cover C is your... all right. Cover D. And our logo for the evening, thanks to the wonderful John Royal. Thank you, John, for another knockout. Yeah. Black wings, pink hair, nothing but trouble. Van Helsing Annual, Sins of the Father, cover A, the Vittorino. Van Helsing Annual, Sins of the Father, cover B. And then the cover C. Cover D. Thick thighs save lives. Boom Studios dropping The Approach number 4, and there's your cover A. Here is your 10 copy incentive by Hutchinson Cates. Here is the 25 copy incentive by Howell. And then we've got Magic the Gathering cover A by Mercado, and that is absolute fire looking. But I know there's going to be some trade dress on that one. Magic the Gathering cover B with your Secret Planeswalker variant. And then coming in with the Fuego, Stephanie Hans. 10 copy incentive. Dark Horse Comics. We got Dead Mall number 3. We got... What? Okay, Something in Hell. I'm going to need some off-camera practice with that one. I just breezed through this. I was like, oh yeah, I got the name. Quick Stops number 4 of 4, cover A, cover B. And this one's going to do well. This cover is going to do well because not only is it the last issue of the series, a little mini-series, right? But it's a Breakfast Club homage. So yeah, that's going to do well. Spy Superb number 2. Yeah, sorry. Left the phone on loud. Huh. I love it when people send me drama. Spy Superb number 2, cover A by Kent. And then we got the Spy Superb number 2, cover B by Dan Hipp. Where Monsters Lie, number 1 of 4, cover A. And then here's your cover B. Young Hellboy Assault on Castle Death, number 4. And then this is your cover B. It's going to wrap it up for Dark Horse. So you guys know what's coming next. It's time for Dynamite and like 30,000 covers. But we're going to start off with the fake out of the month. With a lot of people not even looking all the way at the link just to see if the cover art was actually there. And the cover art's actually there. Even though it says it's not on the other page. But Gargoyles number 1 Facsimile Edition. Coming at you with the Facsimile Edition the gold foil, the purple foil, and then we've got the red Sonya of the Immortal Red variety with the Oh My God variant, red kryptonite. I'm sorry, what? Thick Thigh Save Live, what? Lee doing red Sonya, Justice. And then we've got cover B by Moss. We got cover C by the Immortal Linsner. And then we got cover D by Lau. The Cosplay. Cover F, 10 copy incentive. The 15 copy incentive. 20 copy Virgin Cosplay incentive. And then the 25 copy incentive. 30 copy incentive as well. Cover K is a Linsner Limited. The cover L is the Lee Limited Virgin. And then here we got the Premium FOC Ultraviolet. 10 copy FOC incentive Linsner Fiery Red. 10 copy FOC incentive Lee Ultraviolet Virgin. Purgatory Must Die number 2, cover A. Cover B was not shown, but cover C was. Cover D. Cover E is a cosplay variant. Cover F is a 10 copy version of that one. Cover G is a 10 copy version of the, I guess, video game variant, but I don't know how many bits you would call this one. This one looks like it's like, HD bit. So are you guys going to start collecting covers that look high def and calling them the 720p crew? Cover H is your 15 copy incentive. Cover I is your 20 copy by Chrome. Killed it. And then cover J is the 10 copy Turner limited version of the A cover. Killed it there too. Moving on to IDW Entertainment, we've got Dead Seas cover A. Cover B. Cover C. Oh, just kidding. They ain't got none of those covers in there. Tula Lotte on the cover C, though. Pay attention to that one. Earth Divers number 5, cover A. Cover B. And then cover C. Cover D by Vaughn. Star Trek Resurgence number 4. And shout out to Geek Filter in the live chat. Our resident Star Trek artist. Star Trek Resurgence number 4, cover B by Smith. And then this is your 10 copy incentive for issue number 4. Star Trek Strange New Worlds number 3. This is the Illyrian Enigma. See, what's up with these silly names? Why we get no pronunciation keys in previews, huh? Here's the cover B. And then this is the cover C 10 copy incentive. TMNT, the Armageddon Game number 5, cover A by Federici. The cover B, cover art coming soon. The cover C by Eastman was available, which is amazing, right? Awesome. Good to hear, Geek Filter. I'm glad you're getting work. Your art's phenomenal. You deserve it. TMNT Armageddon Game number 5, cover D, 10 copy incentive. TMNT's got an ongoing as well with issue number 137. There's your cover A. Just kidding. They already got a placeholder. And then this is a miraculous change from 2022's constant never having the Eastman artwork. Here's the cover B Eastman. Here's the cover C 10 copy incentive. Oh, and look, they're putting Jenica on more covers. I wonder why. Did people start harassing them about not having enough Jenica art? So, here we have Almighty number 1 of 5. No variants. Ant number 6 with a cover A. The cover B is just a retro trade dress version of that. Blood Tree number 1. That's your cover A. Here's your cover B. And there were no incentives. It's not shown on my side. 8 Billion Genies number 1 going back for a 5th printing. The number 2 5th printing. The number 3 5th printing. The number 4 4th. The number 5 2nd printing. The number 6 2nd printing. And then we've got Flawed, number 5. Tiger Fett, good to see you. It is going better than it was approximately 2 months ago when I was severely injured. But I can move the arm. I can even punch with it too. But it hurts me more than it hurts them, so try not to do it unless I have to. Flawed number 5, cover B. And then we've got King Spawn number 19 with a cover A by Simone Bianchi. Then we got cover B by Fernandez. That's amazing looking. Nita Hawes Nightmare Blog cover A. Real Rude, good to see you, man. Nita Hawes Nightmare Blog number 12 cover B. You know, I think I'm going to do this stream at 8 o'clock on Fridays, Eastern Standard Time, as often as possible, as long as I can go and hang out with the wife and kid and have dinner and like do the family thing before 8 p.m. and then come hang out with you guys for a little bit and then go back and make sure the kid's in bed and then take care of things and then take a nap and then wake up and do drunken chat and then go to work. Could this be the new arrangement? You tell me. Tell me with the likes and the thumbs ups, okay? Radiant Black number 21 with a cover A. Radiant Black number 21 with a cover B. Radiant Black number 21 with a cover C. 25 copy incentive. Which is wild. Because the Rogue Sun over here only has a cover A. And then a 20 copy cover B. Savage Dragon number 263, cover A by Eric Larson. Cover B is your 70 style retro trade dress. And then we've got Savage Dragon 263, cover C. Walking Dead Deluxe. Oh. Cover A by Finch. Pardon my yawning. Cover B by Charlie Adlard. And then we cover C. Now, this one, if you weren't paying attention because of my absence, you might have missed a cover. The cover C from last month apparently was part of this 3-part connecting variant set. So check with your LCSs and see how rare the first part of that one is. And make sure if you do want this complete set, you get yourself that cover. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to get hurt. I really didn't. And then our final publisher of the evening. Yes, final publisher of the evening. Because Marvel's on vacation this week, everybody. So DC's our last publisher. Oh, boy, Black Ops. Wouldn't you like to know if there's a Spec Matrix tonight? Batman 132, cover A, Jorge Jimenez. The cover B is by Joe Quesada, who's no longer tied to Marvel by contract, I think. He can... the foil. That's right. This one's going to be a foil variant, I think, because I don't know why they would do... Oh, yeah. This one's... Hold on. I messed up. Cardstock variant cover. 25 copy Derek Chew. 50 copy Art Germ foil. See, I knew there was a foil in there somewhere, and I forgot where it was. Again, this is the problem when you have ADHD and a partially eidetic memory. This is what you get. You get ULTRAMAXIMUS. Somebody who remembers release dates of books that came out 8 years ago and can't remember what he did 20 minutes ago sometimes and loses his keys in the refrigerator when he goes and pulls something else out. So yeah, you know, this is what happens. But ADHD allows me to live 5 very incomplete lives while a lot of people live 1 very incomplete one. So I'm not hating. But anyway, Batman number 132 with a cover F. Cardstock variant cover. And then Joker in the news this week for a food baby. Absolute stupidest thing I've seen in a long time. But Batman and the Joker, the Deadly Duo, number 4 of 7, cover A, Mark Silvestri. Cover B is a David Mack variant. And then, oh, well, why not throw another one in there, right? David Mack, you're not overused right now. Go ahead and give us a Catwoman. Yeah, you know, I didn't even bother putting anything in there because I don't know what to say to this. That's cover D. Here's your cover E, 50 copy Mark Silvestri. Cover F is your Sanford Green 100 copy incentive. Batman Beyond the White Knight, number 8 of 8, and here's your cover A. There is your cover B by Greg Capullo and Jonathan Glapion. Okay, this is the cover to get. It's just too funny. But Sean Murphy, I think this has got too much Tokyo Ghost to it. Tiger Fett, this show loves you. You know, it's not really hard to be Ultra, but it's hard to be Ultra, if you know what I mean. I can be super genuine and just let the show roll off the cuff and not have to do any editing, not have to have people script stuff for me, not have to have a whole bunch of people prep stuff for me, not have to have people watch other people's shows and rip off their content and then give it to me and make me, put it out as my own, because I'm not about that life. Despite what the haters on Instagram say, Ultra ain't about that, and you know it. Batman Beyond got a 50 copy secret, and then another secret. But this one's a 50 copy foil, but if you want to save yourself the money on the incentive, you just wait for this one. And then, good to see you too, Days Collection. Batman Legends of the Gotham one shot. There's your cover A. There is your cover B. Okay. Katana doesn't have enough covers. This is one of the good ones. Going to probably have her fans picking that one up. So shout out to fans of Katana. And then David Nakayama giving us a killer Red Hood cover. Look, I got to say, when Red Hood's comic made him Red Hood Outlaw, I thought that was great. This right here, is nothing short of that. Him carrying a sword and a crowbar. You guys get all that non-lethal stuff? Yeah. Batman Spawn #1 getting a second printing. That's the Batman cover. Here is the Spawn cover. So, Greg Capullo does the Batman. Greg Capullo does the Spawn. Both of them inked by McFarlane. And then we got Deceased War of the Undead Gods #6. There's your cover C, Cal New acetate cardstock variant. They didn't show an A or a B. So they're figuring they can sell you on the acetate. Oh, I forgot to move this one over to Black Mask, but this is a Lunar distribution. Destiny New York 13. The Flash #792, cover A. So everybody getting geared up for issue #800. Be on the lookout for anything happening in these issues on the lead up, because these are going to be lower printed than 800 for sure. Black Ops, I picked up a McFarlane cover, and I haven't read it yet. But if it went back for second printing, it could be stores who didn't order it now mad that they didn't order it and ordering it now and sad that they couldn't. Or it could just be Image trying to make their money, or DC making their money. Who knows? I'm not in control of that, but all I know is it happened already once in 1993? But it's fine. 30 years later. Flash #792, of course, cover B. And then here is the cover C, the Acuna cardstock variant cover. The cover D, Mateus Manhanini Black History Month cardstock variant cover is also pretty fire looking. Mateus Manhanini has been delivering just great art. Now, this one right here is your 25 copy incentive Scott Collins cardstock variant cover. Being so many covers in a 25 copy incentive, it makes it really easy to order, but then there's also a 50 copy incentive, and it's a foil Torrin Clark. I think this one might be on the little bit under-ordered side. People might hit that 25 threshold, but not the 50. You know how it is, especially if it's an under-ordered title. So unless Flash is selling really, really well at your store, you're probably SOL. Flash 1 minute war special #1 one shot with a cover A. They didn't show any of the other covers, so be on the lookout for those to hit. And ask your retailer, of course, if you're interested in those Flash titles. Pull up the cover. Show me what it is. Gotham City Year 1 #5. There's the cover B by Jeff Spokes. And that's very much like Adam Hughes looking, right? And then here's your cover C, the 25 copy Tony Chastain variant. Here is Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, #5, cover A. Cover B, Bermejo. Cover C by Clay Mann, also not bad. 25 copy incentive by Simone DeMeo. DC Universe Lazarus Planet Legends Reborn, number 1, one shot. And then there's the cover B. So if it's a full Lazarus Planet, I wonder which planet it is. Is it the planet where everybody turned into vampires and got killed? Here is your cover C, and this is a Raven variant. That's probably, you know, trying to spec on DC is like trying to baptize a cat. Cover D. There's your cardstock variant cover. 25 copy incentive by Riley Brown with the question. 50 copy incentive. There is the cover A, the Next Evolution one shot. There's the cover B. Derek Chu. This one's going to do well. There's the cover C. Probably going to do well as well. Cover D by Tyler Kirkham. I'm just going to go out on a whim here. Probably going to do okay. Especially if that's a redesign for Deadshot. Here is the 25 copy Summit Kumar cardstock variant cover. This is the 50 copy incentive, which is the foil of the other one. Oh, here's one I missed from the Scout Comics pile as well. Captain Suave. Mad Magazine number 30. Okay. Monkey Prince number 11, Bernard Chang. And this is a Lazarus Planet tie-in. There's the 25 copy incentive variant. Okay. Poison Ivy, issue number 9, is going to be Harley Quinn heavy, especially on the variants and the A cover as well. Here's the Terry Dodson doing the cardstock variant cover. There is the Sweeney Boo cardstock variant cover. This is the Dan Mora cardstock variant cover. The Rian Gonzalez 25 copy incentive. And shout out to Rian Gonzalez of Spec Matrix way back. Mindy Lee foil variant. Terry Dodson's B cover, however, is the 100 copy incentive foil. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Number 120. Static Shadows of Dakota number 1, cover A, Nicholas Draper Ivy. Cover B, Oliver Coipel. This man is underrated, talented, and needs to do more Marvel art, but that's just me asking for that because I read more Marvel books. But anyway, there's your cover C. This is your 25 copy incentive for Dan Hip. The 50 copy, 100 copy Coipel foil variant. This is fire. And of course, as a static number 1, it's probably going to be in demand. Probably not as ordered as much as people would like it to. So make sure you ask your LCS early on that one. Swamp Thing Green Hell number 2. Man, this solicited like a long time ago, and it's back again. There's the cover B by Christian Ward. This is the 25 copy incentive by Yannick Paquette. And that is our final FOC book, everybody. Oh man, we still keeping it under an hour over here at the secret variant, but you know what? It can go on forever. I love that you guys missed me this much. And the secret variant, of course, is your one-stop shop for final order cutoff without the FOMO. You know, I'm not here to pump books. I'm not a promoter. I don't work for a comic shop. I'm not here to, you know, make you or sway you in any way. I'm just here to show you what I see, and sometimes I see stuff that others don't in between the lines, and that is, of course, because I am in, you know, I'm in the trenches. Like I say all the time, don't take advice from people who aren't in the trenches, who think they know. Take it from somebody in the trenches who knows. Hey, man, Patrick, I'm glad to see you too, man. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, everybody. You can catch the next episodes of content I'm dropping, because you never know, I might just drop some fire. But you absolutely, if you want to check out a Spec Matrix tonight, maybe you should watch Drunken Chat. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment. Like and share the video. Tell your friends. You know, tell everybody. Tell your cousins. Tell everybody you know that's into comics. And knowing is half the battle. But no, I all jokes aside, guys, it feels really, really good to be back. You make it really, really easy for me to just hop back in the swing of things. Like, I didn't have to take a couple of weeks off and complain about my shoulder to my wife constantly. An obnoxious amount of times. And not sleep very well, and then, you know, work the other job. So, yeah, you know, I look forward to seeing you guys later tonight. Just don't forget to tune in over there. And, yeah, thanks again, everybody. Good to see you, and I'll see you on the next one.